Hi, my name is Ram, and I'm glad to share my journey on my third iteration of growing a beard. The last time I grew one, I lasted 6.5 months or 7 months. This time around, my journey is a little different. I am not, I've not been growing it the same way I did. I took some of the learnings from my previous journey, and I have been meddling with it. So I've been doing some cleaning. I know how my beard grows, how the texture is. So this time around, I was more prepared. Where am I, right? So, where am I in my beard journey in terms of months? I had a grooming in February. I think the stubble growth was on through December, parts of January. It was getting to the almost 2.5 months mark where I had a beard trim for a wedding. Then again in March, I went for a haircut along with some cleanup. But just looking at the measurement, I think this is around almost touching 3 inches. So let's talk about at this stage. I feel I'm probably around 4.5, the 5 month mark. The last time, as I mentioned, I think I lasted 6 months, 6.5 months, because I was going for the natural look. The beard was a lot more wavier, and I think I also struggled sometimes, as anybody with a beard would know. Each day is different. There are days when you feel great, you've got a nice groomed beard, and there are other days when the beard does not want to listen to, you know, what you want. Like it's wavy, it's not symmetrical, and I also undergo the same challenges. Looking at my beard texture, I would say that it's mostly straight to begin with, but once it starts hitting the 2.5 inches of mark, it starts to wave. So let's see here. So I want to see if you can see here. My weak area is this bald spot that you can see. So this part is is pretty thin. So what happens is that I actually take the lengths from this side, and actually I start pulling them and bringing them here. So as a result of this constant grooming to bring it to that V shape, the hair starts to curve. And once it starts to curve, it also starts to become wavy, right? So when the initial hair was probably straightened, and around this edge it starts to curve out, and this part is considerably straighter, and again you would see this waviness as the hair tends to elongate. My sides are much lower than most of the people, as you can see, but it also is thin. So this is once it starts getting longer than 3-4 months, you would see the hair is starting to wave out, because you're trying to you constantly groom it down, and starts going into wave pattern. What have I done for my neck? So I actually cleaned up the neck the last two times I had a beard trim. But if you want to have a good, decent beard from the side, it's important to have some content or material which will push the hair out this way. So it's important to have the hair come longer here.